muddy. The floor here is right. The floor here is...
I guess we have to use the mud, or the rubber boot with the mud there. Not sure to what point though. Maybe that he'll just walk over it, or what? What? Are you collecting the mud inside the... No.
And now the boots look like boots should. Dirty.
Why? Darren, are you absolutely going insane? You pick up some random rubber boots, essentially you just steal them. Now what do you do with them? You make them dirty. You baffle me, guy. You baffle me. Right. Let's see now. Is there anything else? No, not really. Stairs. Yeah, let's go through that that line of things.
An old wooden staircase. Probably leads to the stableman's room. I don't want to go up there. Doesn't look very sturdy. I don't want to go up there.
A lot of things repeat around here.
The gate must have been replaced a short time ago. The wood still looks new. But I don't think there's anything suspicious about that. That's probably the Gordon's family coat of arms. I don't know anything about heraldry. There are complicated rules about creating and reading coats of arms. It probably means something like, "We are a very old family, but unfortunately also quite insane. Please keep your distance."
It should. Would probably work as well.
An old wooden ladder. It seems to have been used a lot. The rungs are really worn and smooth.
Pick it up. Well, that's an easy one for the nest then. Bloody hell.
He doesn't like that at all. I gotta be careful. Ravens have got hard beaks that are as sharp as knives. They can really make a mess of you.
Counter it with spoon on a string. Maybe not. He's just going to get attacked and back off, right?
Ow!
And you go down. Can't skip it.
The critter starts pecking at my fingers as soon as I get near the nest. As long as the bird's in the nest, I've got no chance.
You know, what the hell do you... Throw a knife at it? That would be kind of cruel. But, it would probably scare it off, so...
The best of British technology. At least it used to be. Lewis toolbox. Various wrenches, cloth, hammer, pliers, all the things you need.
What are you going to pick up from that, though?
Huh. I think I'll take the big hammer. I could also use it as a weapon if I need to. Which might be the case in this place.
Like, with that bird? Apparently not.
I'm not gonna throw a hammer at it.
Don't throw it. Just get close to it and swing it. I mean... I'm not sure why I even tried that. Makes no sense.
Huh. Ralph was talking about a shiny black car. Is this the one he saw?
Probably.
But who drove from the castle to the crime scene this morning? And what were they doing there? Hey, Lewis.
This should be fun.
You again? I thought you'd been thrown out.
Lady Victoria gave me permission to have a look around the castle and the gardens.
Oh, how nice of her. What do you want?
Tell me about Lady Eleanor. Yeah.
What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
If you want to know something about Lady Eleanor, then you better ask Lady Eleanor. She's her own favorite subject.
You mean she's egotistical?
She threw everything away and fled here in a mad rush after Sir Richard died. Who does such a thing?
The castle and the garden in Wales reminded her of her dead husband.
And she should have thought of the family history. You don't just give up an house where generations have lived and worked.
How did her husband die?
He blew himself up. Did all kinds of strange experiments. In the last years, he became obsessed with uncovering the secret of what drove Sir William and his sons insane. He hardly left his lab anymore, and collapsed in exhaustion more than once. Her ladyship was very worried.
Yeah, tell me about the offer. Why didn't you take it?
Lady Eleanor said she gave you the option of going back home to Wales, and even offered some money to get you set up.
I don't know what that's got to do with you.
I just find it strange. You desperately want to go back, and are even offered some money, too.
And then? Work as a caretaker in a new bloody housing estate? I've offered more than once to look after the castle in Wales, and keep it in working order. But apparently there's not enough money for that.
So, it's not so much about going back to Wales. It's more about going back to your castle and your garden.
That's right.
What you really want is to turn back time. Unfortunately, that's never been possible.
Alrighty. Let's see now. What do you think about Bates?
Bates seems to be very tired.
He's terminally ill. The doctors say it's a miracle he's still alive. But let me tell you, Bates will kick the bucket on the very same day that Lady Victoria dies. Like a dog that follows its master. I think he just finds it unfitting to die before his mistress.
He says he's worked for the Gordons for more than 70 years, and that he knows all their secrets.
I'd believe that at the drop of a hat. No one knows the castle and garden better than him. But when it gets to his own bonds, he's getting forgetful. The loyal soul. That's why they've given him Sally, I think.
Alright, good segue there. Thank you.
I met Sally.
Huh. The only one in the castle who's not at least 100 and starting to decay.
Is she a good housekeeper?
She's lousy.
She often seems to be in trouble with Bates because of that.
He's the one that chose her, and turned away much better candidates.
Why?
Why did he do that?
Yeah, if you're worried about being replaced.
Then you chose the worst possible replacement, to stay indispensable yourself.
That's how it is.
Weird. Well, where shall we go from here? I think he's just going to bullshit us if we ask about Samuel's ghost, but let's do it.
Lewis, do you believe in ghosts? Some tourists claim they've seen some here.
Oh, yeah, the reputed ghost. They besieged us for weeks on end after Murray planted that rumour. A whole pack of them completely trashed the garden.
Alright, well, that was, contained a lot less mockery than I was expecting. He doesn't actually seem to be that bad of a guy, to be honest. So, Black Mirror in general.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Nothing. A big, ugly building.
With an overgrown garden.
What have I got to do with that?
Aren't you the gardener?
My garden's a few 100 miles west of here.
In Wales.
That's right.
So you just do the bare minimum here, if at all.
The garden's too big for one man alone, and what's the point in looking after it? This whole place is doomed. The house is falling apart. The lady won't live for much longer, and Bates is as good as dead.
You're hoping that Lady Eleanor will return to Wales when Lady Victoria dies.
Perhaps.
Doesn't seem too unreasonable, actually. But still, I mean, you'd be bored just doing nothing all day, right? So, if you like gardening, you might as well. I mean, doing anything would make this place a million times better. I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely horrible.
That's a nice car.
Certainly is. The only decent surprise here. I discovered it behind the stables, built it back up from scratch. My father used to work on a car like this, and he taught me quite a bit.
Do you sometimes take it out for a spin? To the coast, for example?
I drive the ladies. They used to still have bloody horses in the stable, but looking after them was too much effort for the old folks. Now, this is the only pair of wheels. But the ladies don't leave the house much at all. Bates usually walks to the village. He says it's good for his health, but every time it takes a bit longer.
You weren't at the coast with the car this morning?
No.
Well, see you later.
Not if I see you first.
What's that supposed to mean? So, let's actually examine these three, because maybe that'll give me a hint on what to do with them.
I've knotted the spoon to the thread. You're not gonna free that in a hurry.
I think you're supposed to use that to climb up somewhere. You know, kind of hook it around something, or I don't know. Ooh, car still.
I don't even know about American cars of the last 10 years. My knowledge of English cars from the first half of the century is absolutely zilch.
Toolbox still? Missed that.
I don't need any more. If I do, then I know where I can find it.
Alright, good enough. So yeah, let's examine the hammer.
A rather large and heavy hammer. It's not here for banging nails into walls. This is for knocking stuff down. The rubber boots have got mud and earth from the puddles in the stables stuck to them.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder why that colors. If I use
Hey,
him with the
he's a
knife.
damn beast, but I'm still not gonna throw a rubber boot at him.
Well, use a bloody spoon then. I mean, even if you hit him with that, he won't do too much. But I guess we shall not. Because, I don't know.
I don't want to go up there.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go back and main entrance. Oh, you can actually loop around. Ooh. Alright. That's kind of nice. Castle gate, main entrance. You can't. Oh, you can. Push out there. Alright.
The castle looks really lived in from here. There's light coming from many of the windows.
Can we use that to climb up or something?
Looks as if the ivy has killed the tree and is now attacking the house. Quite convenient for a burglar, but as long as I'm allowed to roam freely, I'm not gonna start climbing around on the facade.
Oh, but I guess, you know, we will be found out and we shall use that. if not to escape from